Assalamualaikum everyone and welcome to today's discussion. I hope you're all doing well. Today we are going to talk about a topic that affects every part of our lives, our health, learning, mood and productivity. Our topic is the importance of sleep, how to build a healthy sleep routine. Many people sacrifice sleep because of work, studies, or excessive screen time. However, good sleep is essential for a healthy body and healthy mind. To help us understand this topic better, I am joined by ChatGPT. Welcome, ChatGPT. Thank you for joining us today.
Walaikum salam, Sadia. Thank you for having me. Sleep is one of those things that people often push aside, like, I'll just sleep later. But in reality, it's the foundation of both mental and physical health. Without it, our bodies and brains can't recharge. I'm glad we're talking about this.
First of all, why is sleep so important for our physical and mental health?
Well, physically, sleep is when the body does its repair work. Muscles recover, the immune system strengthens, even hormones get regulated. Mentally, sleep is like a reset button. It clears out mental clutter, helps process emotions, and stores memories. So, without enough sleep, you might notice weaker focus, irritability, or even a higher stress level.
How many hours of sleep do children, teenagers, and adults generally need?
For children, especially the younger ones, it's usually around 9 to 12 hours because their bodies and brains are still developing. Teenagers do best with about 8 to 10 hours, though many get much less. And for most adults, somewhere between 7 and 9 hours is the recommendation. That said, quality matters too. 7 hours of restless, broken sleep doesn't give the same benefits as true, deep rest.
What are the common causes of poor sleep in today's busy lifestyle?
Screen time is probably one of the biggest culprits. Phones, laptops, TVs, late at night. The blue light really delays the body's natural sleep signals. Stress is another. Racing thoughts can keep people awake even when the body is exhausted. Then there's irregular schedules, like shift work or cramming deadlines, which throw off the body's internal clock. And caffeine late in the day, well, that can sneakily keep you wired long past bedtime.
How does lack of sleep affect our mood, memory, concentration, and daily performance?
Oh, it has such a direct impact. When you're sleep deprived, your emotional control weakens, so little annoyances suddenly feel huge. Memory takes a hit because the brain doesn't consolidate information properly, so studying or learning new skills becomes harder. Concentration drops, reaction times slow down, and that affects daily performance, whether it's at work, behind the wheel, or just having a conversation. Long term, chronic sleep loss even raises risks for anxiety and depression.
Many people use mobile phones before bedtime. How does screen time affect sleep quality?
That's a really common one right now. The light from screens mimics daylight, which tricks your brain into staying alert. Specifically, it slows down the release of melatonin, the hormone that tells your body it's time to sleep. Plus, scrolling through social media or watching stimulating videos keeps your mind active, almost on high alert when it should be winding down. That's why even 20 or 30 minutes on the phone before bed can make it much harder to fall asleep, and the sleep you do get is often lighter and less restorative.
What are some healthy bedtime habits that can help us fall asleep faster?
One of the best habits is creating a consistent schedule, going to bed and waking up around the same time every day, even on weekends. That trains your body clock. Then a calming routine helps, like reading a physical book, stretching, or deep breathing. Also, keeping your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet makes a big difference. And of course, limiting caffeine in the afternoon and trying to switch off screens at least half an hour before bedtime. Small ritual signals to your brain, hey, it's time to slow down. That really goes a long way.
Okay. Can regular exercise improve sleep quality? If yes, how?
Absolutely. Exercise is one of the most natural ways to improve sleep. Physical activity helps reduce stress hormones and tires out the body in a healthy way, so you slip into deeper, more restful stages of sleep. But timing matters. Morning or afternoon workouts tend to help most, while very intense exercise right before bed can actually make it harder since your body is still energized. So, regular movement, even something as simple as a brisk walk, done consistently, can make falling asleep easier and waking up far more refreshing.
Okay. Can a balanced diet improve sleep quality? If yes, then how?
Yeah, food and sleep are more connected than people realize. Going to bed overly full or on lots of spicy, heavy food can trigger indigestion that disrupts sleep. On the other hand, a very light snack with things that promote melatonin or magnesium, like a banana or a handful of nuts, can gently support better rest. Also, steady, balanced meals during the day help regulate blood sugar, which keeps energy and mood more stable, so you don't crash at night. So, yes, it's not just about bedtime routines, it's about what you keep throughout the day, too. Nourishing your body in a steady way often translates into more restful nights.
What should someone do if they often wake up during the night or have difficult falling asleep?
That can be really frustrating. First thing, don't panic or start clock watching because that ramps up stress. Instead, if you're awake for more than 15 or 20 minutes, get up quietly, do something relaxing in dim light, like gentle breathing or reading a few pages of a calming book. Then return to bed when you feel sleepy again. Also, make sure that the basics are covered: room temperature, light, noise, and if waking up keeps happening often, it may be helpful to reflect on stress levels, caffeine, timing, or talk with a healthcare professional to rule out underlying issues. The good news is, small adjustments often make a big difference.
How can students and working professionals manage their schedules to maintain a healthy sleep routine?
Planning is everything here. For students, that might mean breaking study sessions into chunks earlier in the day instead of cramming late at night. For professionals, setting boundaries like not answering emails past a certain hour. Even something like blocking out a wind down slot in your calendar can make it feel more official. And it's okay to prioritize sleep the way you would a meeting or an exam, because without that rest, productivity and learning just drop off anyway. Think of it as an investment. A solid 7 or 8 hours can make your waking hours far more effective, less time wasted, and less burnout.
Okay, finally, what is your most important advice for everyone who wants to build a healthy sleep routine?
I just say start simple and be consistent. Don't try to overhaul everything in one night. Pick one habit, like setting a regular bedtime or putting the phone down 30 minutes before sleep, and stick with it until it feels natural. Quality sleep isn't about perfection, it's about rhythm. Listen to your body, respect its need for rest, and treat sleep as the foundation of your well being, not an afterthought.
Okay, if anybody cannot build a healthy sleep routine, and what step should they do from the first step?
Hmm. If someone's struggling, start small. Pick one habit like a fixed bedtime and wake up time, or no phone before bed, and stick with it. If it's still not improving after a few weeks, or they're waking up constantly, snoring heavily, or feeling exhausted in the day, that's a good moment to talk with a doctor or a sleep specialist. Be
Thank
patient with yourself. Yeah,
you.
it takes some time, and that's okay, and the payoff is worth it.
And thank you so much, ChatGPT, for sharing such valuable information. Today's discussion taught us that sleep is not a luxury, it is a necessity. A healthy sleep routine improves our physical health, mental well being, memory, focus, and overall quality of our life. By maintaining a regular bedtime, limiting screen time before sleep, eating healthy, and staying active, we can enjoy better sleep and a healthier lifestyle. Thank you to everyone for watching and listening. If you found this discussion helpful, please like, share, and leave your thoughts in the comment. Take care, sleep well, stay healthy, and see you in the next session. Allah Hafiz.
Wa alaikum salam and thank you, Sadia. It was my pleasure to be a part of this conversation. And to everyone listening, treat sleep as your ally, not as time lost. It's one of the best investments you can make in yourself. Allah Hafiz.